All right. So everybody knows I love to do videos, and you are tuned into another one by your girl, me, Monique Lima. And this video today, y'all, is gonna get deep because I ain't done no videos in a minute, but it's touched me. Anybody who knows me knows that my heart is huge. And as Black people, our design and our makeup is of love. And we have always, from the beginning of time, loved. And now we are tired. And I think it's time that we speak out. And anybody who has a voice, you need to voice it, whether it is small, large. It's time that we share our pains, share our views, share where we're coming from. Dear white people, the Lord disciplines those who He loves, and He loves you guys too. He has given us eyes to see, mouths to speak, ears to hear, and noses to breathe. But you keep taking our breath. You keep killing us. You keep destroying our lives. You keep destroying our families, taking away our Black men, taking away our Black women, demoralizing us to nothing, being left out here on our own to raise ourselves. We're tired. I am tired. I'm tired of this system. I am tired of you taking everything that I love. I'm tired of fighting for everything it is that should be given to me. Every Black man in my life is gone. Whether it was to the system, for health reasons, you guys have done everything possible to destroy us. You push it in our food. You made things not accessible. We've had to fight ourselves. And we've done it nice. We said yesums. We played your fucking game. We've given you every chance to do right by us. What the fuck do you want us to do? I have kids. They have futures. And I refuse. I refuse to let my voice go unheard. You could have taken their father. I've been in the system. My name dragged. My self-esteem diminished. You've taken everything to break me. If you are not with us at this point, you are against us. And if you don't feel that, if you can't feel that, I'm sorry. It's gonna take innocent lives. And you're gonna have to be willing to die. But I'd rather die standing than to live my life kneeling any longer. I'm going to tell you guys strongly, it's time. And you're going to have to protect yourselves at all costs. This is not a game. This is reality. And I know it's not like some of us think we've gotten out. Some of us think that we've gotten freedom. But what is your peace if the ones you love and the ones you care about are suffering? It's nothing. Because in the back of your mind, at some point, you think about the people that you love, that you had to leave behind to get where it is that you had to go. Because they couldn't see past certain stuff. And they're still fighting. They're still fighting the system that was placed in their minds. Not just the justice system. The fucking mind games. Everything that you have shown us. The false reality. The false hope. I'm tired. And I know a lot of you just want to go to sleep. But we have to stay woke. And we have to fight. We have to fight together. We fight amongst ourselves, not because we want to fight amongst ourselves. We've never really wanted to fight amongst ourselves. We were out here fucking surviving. Half the shit people do, we don't really want to fucking do it. We don't wake up and be like, I want to fucking just go and rob somebody today. I want to go and fucking shoot somebody today. 98% of us don't anyways. Our hearts are fucking, we were made to love. We don't think about that shit. But you start thinking about that shit when you got little people to feed. When you're out here surviving by yourself and you got to make something happen. You'll do what it is that you have to do. Some people will sell out. I don't blame you. I'm not placing blame on none of you. We've all had to do what the fuck we've had to do. But now it's time to stop doing what we have to do. And do what we really have to do. We gotta take our shit back. What I mean by that is our system. Every law has to be rewritten for everybody. It is the same all the way across the board. Nobody gets no fucking special treatment. I don't care what color you are, what nationality, what make. If you commit that motherfucking crime, that's your motherfucking time. Period. You don't get a pass for your social status. You don't get a pass for your nationality or your race. You don't get no fucking passes. If you do it, that's what it is. You have to take responsibility for your shit. I've had to take responsibility for my shit. I had to take responsibility for your shit. I am tired. And we are tired. And I encourage everybody listening to this message today, if you are tired, share your voice. You are not alone. We are not alone. And there are people out there doing things that you don't know about because you don't get access to certain things. So people are working. I know that because we have a God, a spirit that lives inside of us that fills us with these thoughts and these emotions and that shows us what love is, and we know how. And we know that's not right. We know what is being done to us is not right. You know what you have done to us is not right. Common sense ain't so common, right? It all can just be simple. You do unto others as you want done to you. Simple. But it's not simple when you gotta fucking survive. Because then you gotta do what you gotta do. Share your stories. You ain't gotta go into detail about anything, but just share your voice, because that's what we have. We have a voice, and we can share it. And it's okay. You should feel angry. You should feel mad. You should feel sad. You should feel every fucking emotion that you feel right now. And if you don't feel no emotion, then you're not of love, and you're not with us. You're against us. Because I know if you feel this message, and if you feel anybody else's message, the message of the ones who died, the message of the ones who are surviving, that are locked up in prisons for fucking life sentences that they didn't commit, the ones who fucking are just still standing here just trying to make a living every single day, repeating the same fucking thing, not going nowhere, just stuck in a fucking rat race box, thinking that they're moving up. White supremacists. The system must come to an end. It has to be done right, all the way around the board. We do need a justice system. People do have to have a check and a balance. There's no such thing as, like not having no kind of balance in place. Because when people get to a certain status, and when they get to a certain point of achievement, you know, they feel like they can do as it is that they please. They can toll people's emotions and make decisions for them that aren't what's best for them, or generalize the whole population of people that have individual feelings and individual thoughts, and who are meant to be who it is that they were supposed to be and not what it is that you want to make them. So yes, there does have to be a check. There does have to be a balance. But I promise you, if everything was the same all the way around for everybody, and it didn't matter what your class or your social status or what color skin you had or what color hair, and your preference of who it is that you want to be with, none of that should matter. Because who you were created to be is who you were created to be. You have stripped us from everything. This system must come to an end. So people, all I can say is you're going to have to do what it is that you feel that you have to do for your people. And you're going to have to protect yourself. We do need to come together as people. But there is no 50 Shades of Grey. This is not a movie. So guess what? You're either with us or you're against us. If you don't stand for justice for all, then you're on the opposite side. And you can't defend. You can't defend them. I know how some of you feel. You want to defend them. They're not all bad. And they're not. But the reality still stands, is that it's still in them systematically. And a very wise person once told me that the solution to pollution is dilution. And that's something that not happens overnight. So we're going to have to keep filling it up until it overflows. And all the dirty water becomes clean water. And that's what everybody has to do to their minds. Everybody's mind needs to be reset. And it's going to take some time. And I don't think nobody has all the answers, but we got to start somewhere. Everybody needs fucking counseling after this shit. Like, seriously. The whole shift. You need a whole shift. And it's going to happen. It might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. But it's going to happen. And I just encourage all my black people too, just to make a stand right now. It's scary. It is. And you can't be afraid. Because if we don't, nobody else will. And no one's going to do for the loved ones that you leave behind, and the generations and generations. They've been fighting. They've been fighting and fighting. The fight has never stopped, okay? Never. It has not stopped. We're still fighting. But I'm not going to drag you on. I just wanted to share my story. Share, like, comment. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I encourage you guys to share your story. God bless.